Hey everybody, welcome back to the Preserves. In today's video, we have got a special treat. It's something that I wouldn't normally order because I'm not a big fan of really cheap drums or whatever, but I ordered this item off of Temu and they said that it wasn't available on Amazon, but on closer inspection and going onto Amazon, they are available just under a different brand name. And I may or may not link this item in the description. I haven't decided yet, being as Temu has labeled these as unavailable on Temu, but they are available on Amazon under a different name, like I said. And this item is, we're going to unbox it. It's a glarry instrument, big old box, and it's a set of timbales. I believe they are 13 and 14. I don't quite remember. I ordered these about, I think 3 weeks ago. They came this week. Let's get to the unboxing, show you what we got, and we will go from there. All right. Okay, so we're back with this now. This box, we're going to open it up, get all the parts out of it, get the box out of the way, and show you what we got here. So let's go ahead and slice her open on both sides. Now, straight away, here's this one. I'm guessing this is a 14-inch, pretty positive. It comes with, so you got your glarry head, and these are pretty cheap heads. It comes with a cowbell, your nice little cowbell, and here's your 15 and a 14. So I'll have to actually look. They come in a nice gold color. The lugs, in my opinion, are not that great. They just are a mounted thing with a drum lug inside. So when you loosen this, I'm guessing they may fall right out. I'm not positive about that. But let's go on to see what else comes in the box. I'm guessing this is the stand that it says that it's going to come with. So let's cut this open. Get that. So here's your top mount for it. I'm guessing that is the top, or the top of the actual stand. You've got this little bar here. I'm not quite sure what this is for yet. Oh, look at this. They send you a nice crappy freaking burnt up from turning process. These sticks are cheap. They'll probably break like instantly. So you can just discard those things. Double brace stand. That should be pretty alright. It's got a nice plastic insert like most other stands. This, I'm guessing this is for the cowbell to mount. A drum key. Just a cheap, ordinary, everyday drum key. Set that aside. Let's get this box out of the way, and we will go over construction and whatnot of the actual drums. Alright, so let's go ahead and set this stand up. So you just loosen this part here, just like any other stand. You can, pull these out as far as you want, or you can put it up as far as you want, however you feel. For this video purposes, we're going to put it about midway. Set her down. It does come with a lock on here, so you can loosen that up and slide it down to lock into the top of your actual base. Now we tighten down our wing nut for the actual height adjustment, and we are set up. So now we've got this drum key lock down in place, and this wing nut, T-nut, whatever you want to call them, is tightened down. So now our stand is set up. The mounting options on this are weird. So maybe it goes like that, so it's a little sturdier. I don't know. And then you can tighten it down with something, but they didn't give you the other thing to tighten it down. I think they're wanting you to use, I'm not positive, but I'm thinking they're wanting you to use the stand like this, and you set both of these drums over the top of both of these nuts right here, and the same as the cowbell. I could possibly see this working is this would go like this, and you would turn it like this, and that sits like that, so your cowbell would come over the top. You set this one. This is going to be super difficult to get this set up because it just floppy tacos everywhere, and then there is absolute no adjustment. Then you put these wing nets on and you tighten her down. This is the worst mounting situation I've ever seen in my life. I don't like it. Can you do it like that? That's kind of hard, but that's kind of how you have to do it, is push them together in the center. Get them a little bit more every time. It's very, very shitty setup. The mounting on this is crap. I don't like it. That is a very big downside of these. Let's loosen this and then drop these all the way, and then we'll tighten it down for video purposes. And your cowbell go turn your cowbell sideways like so if you wanted, and they are pretty low tuned right now. Just straight out of the box, there's no tuning going on here. This is what your cowbell sounds like. That's kind of in an awkward position. I'm actually sitting in an awkward position. That sounds like shit. That sounds like shit. Let's tune them up. Oh, they are already cranked. That one another. Yeah. Very crappy lugs on this. It's a very weird system on the sides here. I don't know if it would be worth tuning these up. Very crappy. Little better. Like I said, these heads are crap, so the heads aren't going to do it justice. You could put better heads on here. Just super difficult. It's like they're already cranked. I can barely get a half a rotation out of these without putting a lot of force into them. So I'm getting like just barely a half a turn out of them. So yeah, we're gonna tune it back down just a tad. They were already tuned up. Jeez, holy smokes. I'm really having to crank on that. We have to go with the wrench, or if we could just do it with the big T. Yeah, the big T works. Yeah, the lugs are shit. Yeah, very sticky. very, yeah. So just tuning it up like that, really, I don't know. Maybe if we put some lithium grease on it, it might be better. But they are not. All right, that's a quarter turn down. All right, let's tune this one down. I mean, that one sounds all right. Let's just tune it down just a tad. These ones are much easier, not as bad. Yes. You hear that? That's just, that blows my mind. These are cheap. I paid $103 off of Temu for these. They've got them on Amazon for $79. That's probably a better price point for them at the $80 range. Now that one sounds flat. Let me go see if I have some drum heads. Take those off. We'll put some lithium grease down in the lug nuts. Real quick, if I've got some 13 and I believe it's a 14, let me check really quick. I got some lithium grease here, just some white lithium grease. I couldn't find any in the sizes that I wanted that were used, so we've got that one for that, which is a Black Ambassador Remo. Actually, this one was never used. It's just in the wrong box. And this one also was never used. And this is a Evans Level 360. And that one looks like it fits there. And this black ebony one. So let's get these on and see how she sounds after putting these on. Okay, so as I suspected, these just fall right out of these mounts. So already not a great system. These will just fall out, so you got to be careful. Taking all these parts off, and you've got not only your lugs, but your lug fasteners as well, all come completely out of this drum. We're gonna just plop this on, just like that. We're gonna plop it on there, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of this white lithium grease, and before we do anything, we're just gonna put a little dab right on the inside of that, just like so. And then we will treat each and every one of these lug tensioners the same exact way. Get her all lined up. And we put that in like so. And we'll give her a couple of turns just to get her in there. That feels better already. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go around and get these all lubed up like so. Get that grease on there all the way around. And then we are just going to put all these in. And we'll get the other head on there, then we'll tune them up, and I will be back. All right, so we're back with these timbales made by Glarry. I've got new heads on them, and so let's give you a sound test of what they sound like. I will say that the tensioner and the tension rod, the system that is on these sucks. It's not great. If you wanted to go and change out all of these, you would be better off. So I put liberal amounts of lithium grease on here, and so there's quite a bit just all over the place. Get some of this out of here. So It's not. But I had to do that. It snags when it turns. They didn't do a good job when they were tapping these and making the threads on the tension rods and the tension lug itself. They did a horrible job, and the only way to get it as smooth as I did was to really liberally apply that lithium grease. So here's what the 13 sounds like. And then, of course, this is going to have a different sound because this has got a thicker head with a dot in it. And in my opinion, this head sounds better. This one looks better. This one sounds better. Let's throw that cowbell back up on here and see if we can get her to sound any better. There's just a basic demo of them after they've got decent heads on them. Like I said, they don't sound horrible with new heads on them. The hardware that comes with them is shit. Complete shit, in my opinion. Alright, with that, guys, I'm going to end this video on these glarry timbales. My final thoughts on it. Let me give you my final thoughts. So, not a bad timbale if you change out the heads. They're fine in that aspect. In the aspect of the tensioning rods and the lugs, that is complete shit hardware. This hardware is even at the $100 price range, what I paid for them, which was $103 off of Temu. They do have these on Amazon. Yeah, so they're listed underneath K-Taxon timbales. These ones right here, you can get them in black. It's exact same. Or you can get them in gold, the exact same ones, but they are under a different name. They are called K-Taxon timbales on Amazon. So the price may fluctuate, but they are available. They are the same exact ones. I zoomed in on the photos, and the photos say glarry on the drum head. So they are the exact same. If not, they were made by the same exact company and rebranded to fit that name. So, but anyway, with that being said, that's going to be the end of it today from the Preserves, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you haven't already, go ahead and go down to the bottom and subscribe to this channel and hit that like button, because there's going to be more videos coming. You're going to like it, and I'm going to do my best to make sure you like it. So anyway, peace, guys. And you can get them in, good Lord.